Good morning, it's Gene for the maverickstar Observatory. I've heard there's been a few rumours that we've been kidnapped and disappeared from the face of the planet, but the truth is more close to the fact we've just been visiting some friends and family for the last several days, so we're back anyhow. So as always, big thanks to those few that have been supporting us on Patreon and PayPal. Special thanks to Doug and a few others as well, for sticking in there with us. We've got some data to have a look at from Perth. Interesting what's been going on over there. We're going to get into that a bit later on. And we've also got quite a bit of work on for this month. We've got to finish off a couple of muon detectors. We've got to build 2 magnetometers. We've got a magnetometer going out to Tucson, Arizona. Scott's going to be looking after one of those for us. And yeah, so let's hit the ground running and have a look at the data from Perth. So we're looking at the data here from Perth, and if you go onto the website Poleshift News under Global Data and select Perth, you can see these charts for yourself and have a little bit more time to study them. But what you'll see, it's gone up a little bit from the previous month. So, if we just go back to the 6th of the 10th, you can see that it's mainly around the 62.5, 63 nanoteslas, and then it drops a little bit down to 59, bumps around 60, 59, and then it's gone up again to 61 or thereabouts and remained there for the last month. So I'll put the map up and I'll show you what I think could be taking place here with regards to that. So if you're new to what's going on here, this is where we've got our magnetometers globally. M1 is California, which I believe has gone offline, but we're going to replace M1 with one in Tucson, Arizona. We've got Brad in Kentucky. Obviously the TriMag and the magnetosphere sensor and all the data comes back to the TriMag here in the UK to be processed. We had one go missing in India, but we've got one in M4 region or thereabouts in Hong Kong, and we're always getting good data. So big thanks to all you guys for sending the data back over. Jeff is on M5, who's just sent us the data from Perth, and then we've got Richard on the Gold Coast. So what I think is happening on M5 region is it could be creeping up the high intensity, and that's why we're seeing a slight rise in the magnetosphere strength. I do believe there is something going on in this region of the world, because over on M6 we've been seeing it decay, and in Hong Kong we've been seeing a gradual decay. So it's interesting. I think Hong Kong has decayed over the last 6 months by about 7% total magnetosphere strength. So that's quite a lot when you think about it, guys. So there is some movement going on now with these high intensity magnetic regions on our planet, and hopefully by the end of this month we should have one in M8 in Brazil and one in the south coast of Australia. But we're going to also put in some more in February, mid-February, some more muon detectors in the locations where we've got magnetometers. That is, if these I know a couple have already said that they would have the magnetometers, the muon detectors as well as the magnetometers, and relay that data back to us as well. So I'm going to keep it short, guys, the video, because we're going to be pulling out the SD cards on the TriMag later on, because as you know, around about the 17th we whip out the SD cards on the magnetosphere sensor and the TriMag. We get that data processed, and then in the video tomorrow we'll talk about that, and we'll also do a latest magnetic North Pole location as well on Google Earth for you. So guys, links are there if you want to help support what we do in the observatory. Obviously you can see a lot more work goes into actually sourcing the data and processing it and putting it up onto the website, as well as running the website. There's quite a lot of work that goes on, guys, and we'll also build our own equipment here at the observatory. So if you want to support us, the links are down there. And guys, I'm back, so look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Okay, as always, bye for now.